When I first got to prison, the number one thing that I wanted and I looked forward to being able to buy was a TV. Because for a couple $100, I could have a 5-inch TV inside my cell. We were locked in those cells for hours every day, sometimes for days or weeks or months at a time. And even when we were locked in that cage, if we had a TV, we had a window to the wider world. Now, there was one TV in the common area that everybody could share, but you couldn't even fit 64 people around that TV. And that was depending on whether we were out of the cell or not, whether we could even watch it. And it wasn't like we got a bill from DirecTV. Instead, we had an inmate commissary fund. What this was every time we went to commissary, we bought hygiene, we bought food, we bought property like the TVs, they added a tax on top of that went back to the prison. And then the prison spent that money on things for the inmates. So that was rec equipment, that was a TV contract, basically all those things. But again, it wasn't like DirecTV. It was always some random third-party company that was based out of some nowhere in Texas, and we got like 12 or 13 channels. And I always wondered like who knew who to have that set up. Because these people obviously didn't own a satellite. Like they were not an actual TV company. They just managed to do some kind of subcontracting and make a ridiculous amount of money. But again, we got those 12 or 13 channels. It was usually the main couple like ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox. One place had PBS, another place did not. But we also had a couple cable channels like TNT that played all the movies or USA that played all the movies. Those were what we got used to. But later on, when they switched contractors, when whatever company in Texas went out of business and they went to somebody else, we actually got AMC. I remember how huge that was because we were watching The Walking Dead. We were watching Breaking Bad. We were watching Mad Men, watching these really high quality TV shows rather than The Bachelor, rather than Love Island or whatever it was back then. And stories, soap operas, reality TV show, love shows, all those were huge. I think we all wanted to live in a little bit of fantasy. We all wanted a little bit of love in our lives. But whatever it was, I really enjoyed being able to watch Walking Dead, being able to watch Breaking Bad, being able to watch Better Call Saul. Those were the shows that got me through. But other guys, they watched whatever filled their cup. And again, for a lot of guys, that was stories.